So you might die because of not having no armor here. Oh no. And it just seems that you haven't been taking much map control, and you've been just sitting in front of B and didn't do anything. So it would be maybe better if you guys take some map control, you know? And now you kind of walked out into angles, right? So we want to avoid walking into angles. Okay, the way you're picking angles, you're just ADing into angles, and it doesn't really help. Basically showing a shoulder before they see you, which gets them more ready for the kill. Now you're trying the molly, which you're missing. And the smoke, which is useless again. And you're nading, which is also useless. Okay, let's say there's 3 people coming out, right? You jiggle and see 2 people coming out. What can you do, right? You're trapped. There was no need to press W there. You started pressing W and A. And that's why you missed. Yo, what's up, Preston? Here we go with the demo review. Let's see what you're up to on Anubis and what we can improve. Gonna analyze it round by round. See any mistakes in the rounds. Okay, so you guys buy Tech 9, Flash, Glock, Flash, Smoke. It's generally P250. Generally, I don't recommend buying utility on pistol rounds. If you watch like pro play, you will see that in pistol rounds it's mostly Kevlars rushing something together, maybe 1 set of util, maybe 2 sets of util max, but that's for a very specific strat. And for a rush mid like that, it would be probably better to have like full Kevlars. Also, the push looks a bit disjointed because first of all the bomb is dropped. Second of all, one of you is in front of B1 in front of A, and like the main point is the bomb is dropped. Also, if you're ever buying the Tech 9, you would wanna have it on the, for example, armored guy, so he can actually rush up. So you might die because of not having no armor here. Oh no. And one more thing is actually, you see this guy, right? And as an instinct you move forward. You should not move forward here, since like you're behind him, and by moving forward you're exposing yourself more to the line of sight of the guy in con, of this guy, right? See, he spotted like the side of you. And he instantly killed you. So there was just like buying mistake here and positioning wise mistake. And it seems you guys generally didn't do anything special in the pistol. Like anything together. Or if you wanted to do something there, it was quite sloppy and disjointed. Okay, so you're just holding, that's okay. And now you're gonna smoke city, I believe. Okay, that's cool. But in my book, it doesn't make any sense to smoke it. You guys are not going B, so just a waste of a smoke. You probably don't want to be smoking that. Other than that, looks fine. And you're throwing a flash towards B. Again, pretty much waste of a flash. It doesn't really blind anyone. Where you want to flash is here. Like bounce it off here. So anybody pushing the smoke or playing around the smoke is gonna get blinded. Now you're nading it. Nice try. Oh, the guy is jiggling in city. Seems like you don't want to commit to the shot. I don't know what you guys are doing with the util, but that's definitely not something planned. And it just seems that you haven't been taking much map control before, and you've been just sitting in front of B and didn't do anything in the end. So it would be maybe better if you guys take some map control, you know? And again, you're kind of left alone, right? I mean, if this was a team setup, I guess your teammates failed, that they all died in their spots. And now you kind of walked out into angles, right? So we want to avoid walking into angles. What we want to do is we want to pick the angles with A and D, maybe without making steps, but also without using shift. And again, you're holding B. Okay, so there is new meta of kind of holding B to make a bit of pressure here. Oh no. I don't understand why you're throwing this flash. This kind of flash that doesn't do anything, so don't throw it. I've seen recently ANS, for example, as a meta, they're throwing a lurk smoke in front of B. I'll show you that smoke. you can start throwing it as a variation to your B default. And here you just started spraying into the guy, so this is just mechanics. And again, you're using this smoke towards city for no reason actually, because your guys are not going B. Number 2 sees everything that you guys are not coming, right? So it doesn't make sense to use that smoke. As you can see, they haven't used their smoke. It doesn't pull any rotations really. Okay, not much to do here, to be honest. But again, you're throwing that flash, which is not very useful. Good job on the kill here, you're denying the push. But this is good. Again, you're throwing a smoke. And you're missing nade totally. And you're throwing like a lot of useless util. I mean, I don't know really what you're trying to achieve with this util, but again, it's quite useless, to be honest. Pretty obvious that you guys are not coming. And now you're caught off guard walking in the middle of mid. To be honest, the steps of your teammate baited them. So, whenever you're moving forward, I recommend using crouch, so you don't have to counter-strafe with S, because as you're crouching, you're actually accurate. So I would recommend moving forward with crouch in here. And you've never tried to be a bit more aggressive, maybe this round you'll be. Okay, the way you're picking angles, you're just ADing into angles, and it doesn't really help. So the thing you're doing right now is you're basically showing a shoulder before they see you, which gets them more ready for the kill. So it's better to pick the angle instead of actually jiggle it, because you don't gain any advantage by grabbing the info if they have the info about you as well. But if you pick immediately with the intention to kill while counter-strafing, you can kill them immediately as you pick the angle, right? So they don't have knowledge about you being there, and then you pick the angle, you see them, and you immediately are ready to kill them. Okay, so you just don't clear dark. Again, you're just not throwing flashes towards B main, you're throwing them like above, which is quite useless. Now you're trying the molly, which you're missing. And the smoke, which is useless again. And you're nading, which is also useless. You're just wasting all your util, basically. If you think like you don't need this util, you can, for example, be smoking mid or connector for your teammates, right? It's not like you have to keep it and throw it on B. It might be a lot more useful on mid, for example. Oh, you have a bomb. This is dangerous. And this is shooting while moving, so I will call it lucky a bit, to be honest. It seems the way you're picking angles in general is a bit off. Like, crosshair placement, not bad actually. But the way itself you move around the angles, it's a bit off. You might seems like you don't get when to do a bigger strafe and when to do like smaller strafes. The CT. Okay, so there's no need to strafe in and strafe out here, because you're holding a long range angle, so it's actually more advantageous to you. So if you're strafing in and out like that, you're letting them run out, but you actually want to hold that angle, so when they are running out, you're gonna be able to kill them. In this case, hold in pistol, LCD. And you shift it out into this angle, right? You wanna peek out without shift. Well, this is a technique you basically master on like pre-fire maps in refrag. You basically wanna peek every single angle without shift, but without making a step as well. And this is ready to raid, right? Oh, I've seen this stack somewhere. Oh, wait, I'm watching Bocce. Yeah, there was no counter strafes in that fight, by the way. So I would buy a smoke and a flash here instead of a molly. It's not like molly is super important. Yeah, and it seems you're like, okay, let's say there's 3 people coming out, right? And like you jiggle and see 2 people coming out. What can you do, right? You're trapped. So you need to play from positions that you're not trapped from. And here in Temple, you're basically trapped till they come out. I mean, they come out A, so you guys are fucked. Probably should be a save already. I'll give you one thing actually, like the cross replacement is pretty decent. Okay, there was no need to press W there. You started pressing W and A, and that's why you missed. What you just needed to do is strafe to the left, like this. A, and counter strafe with D and kill him. You didn't need to run with W. You could have went here and A, and then counter strafed with D, right? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is already like very desperate. You were moving when you were shooting, by the way. I will slow this down for you. So it basically seems like your mechanics are just not very strong. You're just moving when shooting, you're peeking with W, right? You need to really learn how to use AD and how to position yourself all the time to be able to pick the angles. It's the main thing that's holding you back. Crosshair placement is decent. Utility, okay, is shit, but you're just trying. So basically utility is shit and movement. And again, you're moving, first of all, like, you were shooting as you were moving, but in this case you just had to push to win this. And again, you're throwing this useless flash that doesn't do anything, literally. Here, you probably wanna be throwing a smoke. Maybe actually not, because Sam has all. And again, you're in temple and you're not aware of the guy in main. And again, you start in temple, which is not the best position. And you're making full steps. You were kind of moving when shooting. So first of all, you can pistol ideas. You can go like with someone in front of B here. You can buy a util set. And you can do the smoke temple and a flash like that when your teammates are gonna be going out cave. And one of your teammates can help you here and cover this for you, and everyone else is just rushing mid, like here, dropping down towards water, and rushing up con. You can go like in front of B, not with bomb, and 4 of your teammates with bomb are rushing mid, and just dropping towards con. And you guys are just splitting B. Early B default, so what you should be doing is you should be throwing a flash here towards B. Sometimes you can just throw, you should consistently throw this flash, but what you can also do before that is you can do this smoke. You stand here and you running jump throw this. And there is a lure smoke here that you can go on these stairs with. So that's a lure smoke, and you can go like towards the stairs here. Very strong lure smoke is gonna be annoying for them because they never know where you are. You should throw this pretty much every single full buy, and then you can throw a flash. And then you can do different things with this smoke. So for example, you can stand here and like wait for their spam. and spam back. You can wait for the smoke to spread and then molly pizza here, because maybe they try to counter you, right? And they stand there and you molly this and start spamming it. You can go in the smoke and lurk. You can just throw the smoke and not even go B. You can like, look. You can just like throw the smoke, throw the flash, and just go mid and help mid player. And you have like almost guaranteed that they're not gonna push randomly B.
Hello gamer, just a quick shameless self-promo here for a minute, so I hope you don't mind. So if you're not level 10 on Faceit and watching my videos, what are you doing, to be honest? Like seriously. So you're probably watching the videos and seeing me show the routines, show some exercises for certain mechanics, maybe ranting about mindset, and you're thinking like, it would be amazing if I could learn those routines on every map. It would be amazing if I could get to know how to improve every aspect of my mechanics, not only the ones he's showing to the students. And it would be amazing to listen to him rant about mindset for a couple hours longer. So if you want all of that, that's included in the CS2 Faceit level 10 booster course that I created, and check out what's inside. We'll have settings, mindset, mechanics, game theory, how to use the strat book, and what is most important, strat book for every single map, every single position. So if you go, for example, Dust 2, you have CT default, every position covered, T-side plays, and same for every map. So you can go here, and if you don't know how to play a certain position, or you don't know what to do on T-side to make impact, you just check it out here, watch the video, and implement it instantly. So yeah, that's it. Get the course, get the Faceit level 10 booster in the first link in the description, and let's get back to the video. Peace.
Don't peek using shift, don't like ever peek like this. Just shit. Like the way you wanna peek is like this. AD, 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 AD. You know, you wanna do doing strafes, but not making sound. Don't throw flash over B if you're alone, this is pretty obvious, we already talked about it. Start using lurk smoke, okay, I showed you. When you're moving forward, use crouch. Okay, so for example here, you're like moving forward, you could be like... and crouching sometimes, and then you can shoot as you're crouched. Just clear dark when going B from left side, so if you're ever going B like that, don't forget about this shit, because people can be hiding there. And that's pretty much it. When it comes to CT, you just need to understand the timings. Right about time when you're crossing here and you're on side, the guy can already peek you. So you need to be ready for this pistol round. You should hold like from CT and just hold it, you know? Not randomly like do this, just hold the angle and shoot them as they're coming out, yeah? From here you can also hold the angle. And then you can start doing this like jiggles out and peeks after they spot you. General B positioning, so you can start by throwing a flash every single round.
Throwing flashbang.
And you can position yourself either backside here and jump spot like this. And then when you spot people, you can just throw a smoke. This is left and right click. And also, I like this boost myself. If you go on top of your teammate here, you can boost here. This is especially when you're playing 3B, right? Super strong to get an entry like that. You can also play these kind of positions, but that's probably after the smoke. Like after you jump spotted and saw people, you're peeking because you don't have a smoke anymore. And you're trying to get a kill. And yeah, and these are the positions you should be playing now. So, yeah man, I hope this was valuable for you.